Hello, I'm Additti from Study With Additti. My channel is to do with revision tips and tricks, along with much more, to help make your schooling life a whole lot easier. So this study with me is essentially for anyone and everyone, especially if you feel like you've wasted your Easter holidays, which, trust me, I've done in the past, and if you feel like you need that extra boost of motivation just before exams. In this video, I'm going to be covering all 4 of my different subjects. So essentially, when you see an angle change, it means I'm changing subject. And all the revision that I'm doing in this video is for my year 12 mocks. So the first subject is geography. Here I'm making notes on regeneration. That's one of the topics in the Edexcel spec for year 1 of the A-level course. So to make my notes, I use a spec and my textbook, as well as some classwork, just to make sure that I have the best notes possible to revise from. The next subject is maths, and everyone knows that to do well in maths, you've got to do practice questions. So you may already notice that I'm using a tablet here, and that's because I'm looking at the mark scheme, and also I'm looking up the concept on YouTube just to get them in my brain before I start to attempt the questions. The next subject is economics, and while I'm still making notes, I'm making them in the form of flashcards rather than pages of notes. And that's just because I feel like that's more helpful for economics for me. Again, I use the spec and my textbook for this. I also make sure to use examples from the textbook wherever I can. Finally, we have French. Here I'm making fact files for my oral exam on a laptop, and essentially what a fact file is a summary sheet for every single topic in sentences. So to make these, I use my textbook as well as Caboodle. Caboodle, if you don't already know, is a textbook/resources website and is actually quite useful in terms of its content. Not so much its layout, I have to say. That's all the studying I did on this day, but thank you for watching. I hope that you got the motivation that you were looking for. Also, if you're struggling with any subject at all, I have a How to Revise series on basically every single subject there is. Goodbye!